Well, listen up, everybody. You know what? This is a quick take with Teague's take, and we are all about the good, the bad, and the ugly. And I think we got to talk about the ugly one here on this quick episode about this because in the LSU game, there was a big, long play that it appeared like Malachi Moore might have got beat. We'll talk about that a little bit more. But I want to let JT kind of describe what the defense is supposed to look like or how he actually teaches it with his team at JP2. So, JT, if you go ahead and put up this coverage, and it's basically for trips coverage, right? So, go ahead and tell us a little bit about this.
Yeah, so we actually call this 3Y. Why? Because we're rolling our coverage to who we determine is the Y position. So in this case, on this diagram, it's this guy right here, number 3. Really, all we're trying to do is, since we're a quarters-based team, we don't typically try to teach many different coverages, but we want to be able to get into different looks using the same kind of terminology, right? So this is 3 buzz specifically because we're going to roll to the strong side. That's what the 3 means. And then we're going to buzz the safety down in between our nickel, and in this diagram, you see Sam, and our Mike, which means we have 2 sides to this coverage. The blue side, the weak side, man coverage on that side, and we've got somewhat zone coverage on the front side, the red side here. So things that we need to be aware of so that we can dive into this play that we're about to show you is, 1, our backside safety, the R here, I call him a rover. He's going to make a cheat call, and that means he's going to cheat to the middle of the field. It is imperative that you guys realize that he is supposed to get to the middle of the field.
And deep.
Yes, and deep. He's got to be deep and in the middle of the field because he's got to replace the safety, the free safety that's coming down over in this strong hook for anything sitting in this area. The nickel, which you'll see in our clip, will be Malachi Moore. He's responsible for number 2. If he goes up in this diagram means up the field, or out like this, right? So if either one of those 2 things happens, that's Malachi Moore's. If number 2 decides to run inside, he's got help. He's got people for this. He's going to sit and look for something coming back out or something coming behind him, trying to sit down, anything like that. So that makes sense. Did I lose you there? We good?
No, that's great. I think excellent. So let us see how this pans out in this play because it's basically the same set. Even though they got to it in motion, there's 3 to the bottom. Okay, so now take a look at it. Draw up where your cheat guy. Put a circle around who you said was supposed to go to the middle of the field first.
Yep. So this guy right here.
All right. Okay. And then the other safety is.
So I'll recreate the diagram for you.
There you go. All right. Okay. And then Malachi Moore is down to one on number 2, who he said he has to go up and out. Man to man. Okay. So if you guys watch this pan out, you'll see Malachi Moore. We can talk about his technique a little bit more, but up and out is the main thing that you need to see. He's going
and
up.
this is a release. The kids ask me for a number all the time, right? And we have a no cover zone at 5 yards. We say anything under 5 yards, we're not covering that. We want them to throw it. So anything over 6 yards, we're considering a vertical route. But when a receiver is coming off the line and is fast, he ain't even made it 3 yards on the line of scrimmage yet, but you know he's going vertical. So,
he's right.
Yeah.
He's right.
So right now, Malachi knows that this is my guy.
Yes. Now he turns late. I think he's already up on his heels. He let him get up on him, and he turns late. So that's the first piece. Second piece is our safety, who you said was supposed to get to the middle of the field. He's still outside the hash.
He's outside the hash, and he's even with he's already even with this guy right here. And I'm sure they were saying it when you were playing, and I surely say it to the kids now. If he's even, he's leaving.
Even that's right, and you can see the quarterback in his deep launch set, and now there's no shot, no chance for either one of them. You can already see Malachi looking for the safety. It's kind of you
Yeah,
hate
because
that
he gets
feeling
he
when
gets a
you
post and
know
he's like,
about
"Yo, man, you supposed." And this is
yeah.
this is the hardest thing, right? Because you're always trying to tell this guy, over here, it's like, hey, leave this guy alone. Trust him. He's got a man to man. Just go ahead, open up, get out here. And I think he's probably looking for run. He's probably trying to, because he did get run action here. But man, I'm telling this dude all day, just turn and get to the middle of the field. You can always come back down and fit and help on the run. But if we're if we're late to the post,
Well, you just remind me of some keys on how you actually get to the middle field while playing run. He's turned the wrong way from the beginning. He should already be 45
mm-hmm.
towards the middle. And if he has to get back downhill, he can. But anyway, he kind of sets Malachi Moore up. So when I teased that on Twitter at Teague Football, and I was saying, whose fault is this? Well, no, I don't like the way Malachi played. I feel like he should be a little bit closer to him, uh, maybe a little bit more of a catch technique or something to try to get a little body in front of him or something. But he 100% was supposed to have some help, and it wasn't there. So you can see him looking like he cussing him out right about now. I don't know what he said, but he said something like, "Look at him." So what are we saying about this? It's trust. It's believing that your guys are going to be there when you get there. Yes, he's supposed to be running with them. JT told you guys up and out. This is up. He should be having him, but he is expected help. And we are taught as defensive backs to push him to your help. And when you're expecting someone that deep, they're supposed to have some help. So,
Yeah, because when Moses came down from Mount Sinai, he had two tablets. They say that there was five commandments on the front, five commandments on the back of each one of those tablets. I'm here to tell you there was actually six on the back. Number 11 said, "Thou shalt not give up the post," and we broke that commandment right here on the backside.
yeah. And it didn't look good. It didn't look good from the time of the game. So that is the ugly. But there's nothing ugly about Teague's Take. We're here every single week. Make sure you subscribe. Hit that bell so you know that when we're dropping these, come catch us on the live show on Wednesdays at 8:15 p.m. Central Time. Okay. Guests, more plays, and we're going to give you the best content that you can have for post game, definitely post game material, and then we talk some about it. So just get us locked in. Come see us soon. Peace.